Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode on the Survival World. That's right, we're back once again. And today I'm starting off in a bit of a different spot. The starter base is just over there, and the sorting system is over there, and the TNT town is somewhere over in that direction. But I thought I'd start off over here, because I've been thinking about just some general world builds here. So our place right here is looking a bit barren. It's looking a bit boring, to be fair. It's mostly default terrain. Yeah, mostly default. Not really a huge amount that, oh, sorry about that. Not really a huge amount that we've done in this area. We built the starter base, that was pretty cool, and we've got TNT Town right over there. But we haven't really done much in the way of, I guess, just world building in general. You know, creating pathways, connecting things and stuff, so I've been thinking about that a little bit. I do want to do some more projects before I try and do that, but I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll try and make some progress on just the general world, make it a little bit better. Instead of just having Dark Oak Forest here and stuff, I might, you know, tear down the entire Dark Oak Forest somewhere, like maybe over there where TNT Town is, or over here or something. Maybe, no, probably in between here. I'll tear all that out and then we can build something. And because, yeah, we kind of, I want to make some pathways connecting everything. You know, we got the witch farm over here. And I want to make the world feel a little bit more alive, because at the moment it just looks very normal and Minecrafty. But anyway, that was just my beginning of the episode rant here. Now that that's over, I'm going to go ahead and start off today's episode. Yeah, welcome back to the series. Today what I want to work on is this little area here. Now, a little while ago off camera, I tore out our old sorting system in there because it didn't work, and replaced it with this little miniature thing here. Now this isn't great, because basically what happens is that we have about, how many? We've got, if we look in the entities, about 70 minecart chests stacked up here. Now, say for example we put in 64 dirt. Basically, that dirt will put one into each minecart chest, which is really, really annoying, meaning that if we want to put in an item like purple pillars, they go in, I'm guessing oak logs go in, and planks and sticks. Okay, I don't want to keep that stick. Hopper, chest, okay, that's all going in. Cool. If we put a new item in, like say for example, a white trader llama head, yeah, okay, so you can see the chest isn't going in. That's because every slot in these things are filled. Now, if we wanted to make room for it, we could, and do that. But, yeah, it's not the best system. It's not the best system. It's a bit slow. It's not perfect. It's definitely not perfect. So, I think what I want to do is I want to get rid of that and start and put in a bit of a different sorting system. Now, I have a sorting system design that I built in a previous SMP that wasn't recorded or anything, and it was really good. It was a really good sorting system. It involves the use of shulker boxes, meaning we can take whatever materials we want wherever, and we can also expand it in the future if we want to, but it'll actually fit pretty snugly in this area. We might have to expand this wall out by one block that way, and maybe expand the back out or something, but for the most part it'll go in there. So I've got the Light Matica mod on the fabric loader here. I've also got Optifine on here, and I think the replay mod as well. Okay, yeah, I have to go off the world and click start recording. But anyway, if I go to loaded schematics here, oh, that shows something. If we go to schematic placements, configure, and then on, you can see I've placed the schematic for this thing in place. So you can see it's right in here, fits pretty snugly in the back here, and we'll just have to expand out this side a bit, and maybe even some of this side, but I'm not entirely sure on that one. But yeah, so basically, what I need to go ahead and do here is I need to tear out the old system there. So let's go into the not load schematics, the loaded schematics here. Let's go to schematic placements, configure, and just turn that off, because we need to get rid of that, and I think we probably have a lot of items in there. What's in here? Coral. Okay, that was from the previous episode when we were working on the pathways and stuff. But yeah, so I think there's a few shulkers here. Let's flick this lever and grab those. Oh, there's a fourth one. Okay, now this is gonna be a little bit risky. Okay. And I guess, uh-oh. Okay, cool. let's just dump off a bunch of items in here. I'm going to get rid of this old system. I'll be back with you once I've done that. We had a lot of items stored in this thing, didn't we? Oh no. Okay, maybe that system worked a little bit better than I thought it did. We've got a lot of stuff stored in here. And did some of it go down here? One piece of that. But yeah, we filled up all these shulkers with items. And three double chests, 5 double chests. Jeez, that was a lot of stuff that was stored in there. But yeah, you can see, oh, they're trap chests. We got a lot of chests here, and we've also got a lot of minecarts left over, which isn't really great, is it? Yeah, wow, that is a lot of minecarts. Let's chuck a double chest down here. Let's see how many minecarts we got out of this thing. Because yeah, it looks like every few slots there is a minecart. Yeah, maybe the bulk of this is minecarts. I'm not sure. Yeah, wow, okay. I really crafted up a lot of these things. Yeah, that's a lot of minecarts. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to rehabilitate all of these items here. I think we can probably, if we take stuff out of here, we can fit a little bit more in shulkers here. And we're gonna actually need a lot of shulkers for, you know, in order to actually fill up the system with the shulkers. We can also just store the shulkers in our ender chest, which is quite nice. But unfortunately, like pretty much every sorting system, it doesn't sort out non-stackable items. So, yeah, that's a little bit of a pain there. We might be able to have like a system that puts non-stackables into a separate chest or something, with a non-stackable item filter. I might try and implement that. But anyway, I think, do we have... Oh, we don't have many shulkers left. That's not great. Did we have many in the valuables chest? Uh-oh. Yeah, we might need a few more shulkers. Especially if we want to put all of our items in shulkers. Probably won't end up putting everything in shulkers, but a decent amount of our stuff will go into these shulkers here. Anyway, let's place all of these down here. Uh-oh. Okay, it looks like we've got 2 stacks of shulker shells in here, which is really, really good. That means we can, yeah, definitely fill up this. And plus, we have a lot of chests that we had to craft up for this system. But yeah, you can see, yeah, we've got a valuables diamond in there and a separate diamond. But yeah, we've cleared out all of these chests here. And this is all the items we have. And I think all these shulkers are actually... Oh, no, there's space in this one. Alright, perfect. Yeah, almost all of these shulkers are actually full. So let's grab our tools again here. And let's reorganize our inventory. It's just a lot easier to work with when you just empty out your inventory, because you don't have to worry about shift clicking on the wrong things and stuff like that. But anyway, let's go ahead and just pick up all these chests here. We're gonna need one more piece of cyan terracotta. I don't know where where that went, to be honest. It's probably in one of these shulkers somewhere, but I'm not sure. It's gonna take quite a while to sort all these out. That's why I'm dedicating a whole episode to it. Just so I have time, I guess. That being said, though, I have been doing all these episodes. I've been recording quite a few episodes before they actually need to be released, because previously how I was doing it was just doing it last minute. That is classic me. But I've decided that's probably not the best idea, because we're going to need to... Well, we're going to need to... you know, it's not good. It's not good, essentially. That's what I'm trying to say here. It's not a very good system to be doing that. But anyway, let's go ahead and grab all of these and just pick up these hoppers here and dig them out all the way to the wall there. Now, I want to... Oh, jeez. I want to hop in that wall there and fill that back in, because it's not looking great, is it? Not looking great. I'm also going to get rid of this little room here, so we've got the whole thing to work with. We can just, you know, fill in areas that we need to, stuff like that. And I think that'll work out a little bit better. Anyway, let's leave that and just dig this out here. And then fill... No, we won't bother filling that in. That is perfectly enough. Okay. It's not perfectly enough. Ah, jeez. I really hate that. Anyway, I'm going to clear the rest of this out, gather some of the materials to try and expand this thing, ready for the redstone, and I'll be back with you once I've done that. Alright, so I've decided to go ahead and move the schematic up just a little bit, just so I can lift this hopper to the back, okay. Just so that I can get an idea for where how far out we have to extend this thing. So the back is fine, this side is fine, the front is fine, it's just we need to extend this side out by 2 blocks. That's going to be a bit of an issue because of that little dropper circuit there. Maybe we can go ahead and shift it over 2 blocks like that. It's way closer on that side. If we shift it over out 2 blocks... Oh, jeez. If we shift that out 2 blocks, let's move that back into place. As far back as it can go. Yep, there we go. If we move that out back 2 blocks, what will that be like? So that's just 1. That's 2. It's gonna be... You know what? It'll match up with this pretty nicely, which is nice. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just extend this out by 1 more block. We might have to go and gather some more cyan terracotta. We've got terracotta though, thankfully, so that shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead extend this a little bit more. I'll be back with you once I've done that. Been digging this out and I forgot why it was annoying to build this thing originally. Because of this ravine here. This ravine is, yeah, in the way just a little bit. We also have no more regular grey concrete powder, which is annoying. But I think we should be... Oh, it comes close, but we might actually be safe on this front. Oh, okay. It cuts it very close. It cuts it very close, but we might have to move it. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's go ahead and build up the rest of this here. This shouldn't be too hard. Okay, do we have ender pearls? We don't have ender pearls, jeez. Let's just build our way out of here. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead, build these walls back up. Shouldn't be too difficult. I'm going to have to get some more regular grey concrete. Probably going to have to get some more cyan terracotta, because I doubt that'll be enough. But anyway, let's just go ahead, build the rest of this. I'll be back with you then. Alright, I'm having to go ahead and move this circuit over a little bit. So let's just rebuild this. In case you forgot how to build this very simple auto-dropping circuit, it's really, really nice and easy. Really nice and easy. We just need to do that, and boom, it's done. Yep, literally that's done. Okay, we need to make sure we replace that there. That was an issue we had before. So, and then we can pretty much just cover all of that up. And yeah, okay, some of the water turned this back into concrete, and you can see there's some planks here and stuff. That's kind of funny. I actually ended up converting all of my grey concrete powder to concrete, I do believe, from memory. Let me go ahead and just move this up into the sky here. Well, I'm gonna have to go through all these shulkers just to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's all just regular concrete. Yeah, so you can see there's some concrete in there. Yeah, I don't think there's any concrete powder. That's kind of annoying. Alright, yeah, there's loads of concrete, no concrete powder. Alright, I'm gonna go find some more of that, craft up some more cyan terracotta, I'll be back. Boom, there we go. We have finished off clearing all of everything out and expanding this storage room, and it's beautiful. It's a clean slate, a brand new area where we can start building this sorting system right here. A new room, new me. Hopefully we can actually make this project enjoyable. This was meant to be a 1-episode thing, but it's turned into like a 5-episode series. It's a little bit annoying, I guess you could say. It's a little bit annoying, but anyway, you can see that this entrance is still gonna stay here. We can still have the miscellaneous storage here, as well as these input things here, and I guess we can input shulkers as well if we want to, and it'll distribute them into other shulkers. It's kind of odd, but anyway, so yeah, basically we can come here to sort out the items, but we can actually keep our storage on us at all times, which is really, really cool. Anyway, so you can see this is the design up here. It's got it's just floating in the sky currently, but we will, yeah, have to go ahead and let's just push that back down. I'm doing it 1 block below the surface here, and shouldn't be too difficult. So now I think if we go to M and loaded schematics and schematic placements, configure, can we get a material list? Here it is. Okay, so we can get a material list. Block of iron is just any block. Oh, it actually shows you how many 60, you know, how many stacks and how many shulker boxes. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, that's actually really, really helpful. So I'm going to go through here, mark down everything that we need, and I'm going to go ahead and gather that up, and I'll be back with you once I've done that. Alright guys, so I believe I have all of the materials right here. This should be everything I need, I do believe. So, let's just get rid of this zombie flesh here. So I should be able to start building this thing. I'm not going to worry about these lamps in the front here, that's why there's no redstone lamps in here. And we might actually save out on a bunch of materials. Yeah, we're going to save out on a lot of materials actually. But yeah, anyway, I think I'm going to start work on this thing. Now, how I'm going to do it is, first of all, I'm going to grab some blocks here. Let's just grab some of these. Now you can see, basically there's bits that redstone dust needs to go on and all that. Unfortunately I didn't quite include that in the thing. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is hold M and press C, and then do single layer and set here and go up by one. There we go. So we can basically see every block that, you know, a comparator or a repeater or anything like that is going to be on, and then we can place blocks underneath, and that should be all the blocks that we need down here. Because there is no redstone that goes below here, I can confirm. Yeah, so I think I'm going to have to place blocks under where all this redstone is going to go, start building the redstone, and I think I'm going to do a bit of a replay mod time-lapse here. I've got it installed on here, may as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and start that time-lapse right here. Alright guys, there it is, the full sorting system finished and built. Where did you guys come from? There's so many of them. I'm just gonna not attack them and leave them. Hope they go away. Yep, okay. Anyway, yeah, that is this whole thing done. And it's looking really quite cool, I do have to say. Let's get these guys to shoot the, you know, banner dude, hopefully. Can we arrange that? Okay, there we go. Got rid of those guys. Anyway, as I was saying, this thing is done, and it's looking really quite cool, I do have to say. I'm not quite sure why those two blocks are there, to be honest. But, yeah, basically, we should, I think we input the items into here, and then it goes through the shulker boxes all down here. I believe we don't put shulkers on those bottom ones. Or maybe they do. Maybe we don't put them on the top ones. Not sure. Anyway, maybe we do put them on all of them. Not entirely sure on that one quite yet. But anyway, basically, now all I need to do is maybe slope this down to a floor level of about here. I think, yeah, okay, let me just double check the design in the creative world. Okay, yeah, pretty sure it was Nembot. Not 100% sure, but pretty sure. Anyway, the design I went with was this one right here. This one had, you know, chests and stuff here, and was I meant to do that? No. Okay, so basically, that is purely for optimization. Putting chests with, you know, droppers on top and stuff. It's for optimization. This is the design I went with. I don't have to worry about lag that much. I don't really care about it that much, to be honest. But it looks like, if I come over to here, if I destroy that, yeah, so you can see there's the hoppers facing in this way down the bottom here. But, yeah, you can see it's not. Yeah, you only use these top 3 rows here, and then this bottom row is just a part of the floor. So yeah, you can see optional change. These are the optional changes here. But yeah, I went with that design. You could also do this design if you wanted, but I'm not entirely sure what that is. I recommend the green path, lag effective and expandable. Only limited to 9 out of 10 times and 10% slower, but much worth it. Highly recommend taking the green path. I could have done the green path, don't get me wrong. Could have done the green path, but look at all these materials it requires. It requires a lot more powered rails, a lot of the, yeah, nah, it's not worth it. Not worth it. So I decided to go with this design instead. And basically, I think the red path was a modification that you had to make for 1.12, I think, or something. Red path removes redstone in the front to save space. Okay, I could have done that. I decided to just use the Lightmatic mod and chuck it in there. Obviously, I didn't need this redstone out the front, but I did it anyway, so yeah. I guess we can include that in the design if we want. Anyway, so let's head back into the new LP world here. Sorry about that. And we should see that if we build, maybe we can use some cyan terracotta here on the edge, or maybe even some more of these smithing tables, because they look quite good. And we don't really need to see that redstone there. Yeah, okay, let's go with some more smithing tables here. We got some in here. We need 1 log per smithing table, I think, isn't it? And then 2 ingots, 2 iron ingots. So let's craft all of this up, and then it's like that, right? Yeah, okay, so that wasn't quite enough iron, so let's grab a little bit more iron here. Iron, sure. Does that work? Can you do that? Yes, you can. Okay, may as well get rid of that because we don't need these renamed items. They're probably just going to be a bit of a nuisance, to be fair. But anyway, if we go ahead and build these in here, I think, yeah, okay, so we want that. And then, yeah, we can just go ahead, build all of these in here, and then maybe just make it a step up right here with like andesite stairs maybe. Yeah, that's probably what we're going to end up going with. So let's go ahead and place these in here, and then some andesite stairs there. I'll be back with you now then. And there we go. Okay, so we got a nice step up here, and now we're going to have to figure out a way to hook up. I think this is the input here. We've built this totally on the wrong side, haven't we? So our input is over here, and we need to figure out a way to get it all the way around the back and into there. How are we going to do that? Oh, that's going to be challenging. And we don't have any hoppers spare because this uses a lot of hoppers, this design here. Maybe what we can do is have it run through here. Let's take a look. So this, does that need to go down? I think that needs to go down there. Ah, that's for if we want to have the floor be slab, or no, not the floor, be slabs. If we want redstone labs across here. Should we do that? No, I don't think I'm going to bother doing that. Even though we did waste some redstone, you know, building up that section so that we can do that. I don't think it's a huge deal. Anyway, let's remove... Uh-oh, that's not what I wanted to remove. Let's place that back there. Pick up that. Yep, there we go. Okay. So I think I'm not going to worry about this little chasm here. And what we can go ahead and do is just weave the redstone, or weave the hoppers, sorry, through there. So yeah, let's go ahead, craft up a few more hoppers, and start weaving those in there. Okay, this redstone doesn't connect to anything, it doesn't look like. Oh, but that comparator is gonna... that'll power that block, which will power the hopper. Okay, so what we can do, we can remove that redstone, but we're gonna have to weave around that. Now, what is this connected to? What? Okay, so that powers those hoppers, locking them just for a bit, it looks like. So that might be the timer. Okay, that should be fine. So we should be able to... Oh, that's such a pain. Okay, well, we're gonna have to replace that at some point. Ah, that's so annoying. Okay, anyway, this project, man, this project has been nothing but bad luck for me. Anyway, let's just keep going here. So, let's not dig out that. We're gonna have to... Okay, we're gonna have to. Whatever, it's already done the damage that it's gonna do anyway. Alright. Now that item elevator... That's not perfect. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. So let's place in these hoppers here, and I kept that crafting table on me purposely. Now let's craft up another 12 hoppers. That is perfect. That was really nice, actually. Anyway, let's continue this along here, and we should hook... Yep, there we go. We can hook that up to there. So if we just... Boom, boom. Just like that. There we go. and then we can just build that back there, and then put the stairs back there. Oh, we need to put those back, and then chuck these stairs back, and you wouldn't even know that the hoppers are there, would you? Perfect. Okay. Hopefully that'll work, and that is these input areas hooked up to these input things here. So now I think the output for it, for the miscellaneous, is right here. Our miscellaneous. Oh, we should have just mirrored this whole design. Should have just mirrored the whole thing. It probably still would have worked. Oh man, so we've got to weave this around to there, and then this around under to there. I mean, it's possible. It's just annoying. Alright, let me craft up some more hoppers. Luckily, we've still got loads and loads of dark oak wood over here. Yeah, I think we're going to have loads of wood to craft with for quite some time. Yeah, I think that's safe to say, definitely. Okay, hopefully 27 hoppers will be enough. So I need to wind this down across here, and then this needs to go down a bit and into there. Okay, so now once it's here, it can just have hoppers that go along here. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. So we just need to, yeah, weave hoppers all the way across here. I'm going to replace this block. Let's just put cyan terracotta there. And then we need to, I'll replace all these blocks with cyan terracotta, and then I just won't bother further up here, because you won't be able to see it. Okay, and then we just need to run this. Let me go ahead and replace these with cyan terracotta. There we go. And cyan terracotta there. And then we should literally just be able to do like that. There we go. So that is the miscellaneous storage hooked up as well. Perfect. Alright, awesome. Now if we head all the way back down here, we still need to do something about this concrete. That's so frustrating. It's also frustrating that we can't get through. But anyway, it spoils the whole build, it really does. But anyway, that is the whole shulker box storage system done. That was actually a lot easier than I remember it being. I remember trying to build this thing, and I guess the Lightmatica mod just makes everything a little bit easier when it comes to building technical projects like this that, yeah, you don't design. Yeah, I decided I just wanted to do something quick, not going to bother with designing it. Yeah, really can't be bothered to do that. But anyway, so yeah, that should work fine. If we look in this chest, yep, we got a hopper in there. We got a stone cutter, a beacon? Where did this come from? Jeez, okay. Anyway, so now what we need to do, which is probably going to be one of the most painstaking parts, I would say, is just to set up a whole bunch of shulkers with items in it, and then we need to, yeah, pretty much organize all of our items into shulker boxes, and we should be good there. So let's go ahead and dump all of our items off into shulkers here. I'm going to go ahead, grab pretty much an inventory of shulkers here, and take them back over. And then we can start, you know, filling those up, and hopefully we should be good on that front. Okay, we've got quite a few items in our ender chest, jeez. But how many we are out of shulkers. Right, so this is the process I'm probably going to go through for all these. So first of all, I'm going to start off with valuables. Let's just grab everything that looks remotely valuable from these chests here. No, maybe not the redstone, because we can make a separate redstone chest, right? So let's grab all these gems, the shulker shells, yeah, sure, end crystals, nope, not the ores. Maybe we could even make a separate one for that, and yeah, okay. Yeah, just go through all these. Not really super exciting, to be honest. It's one of the least exciting things I think I've ever done, ever. But yeah, just gonna go through this, grab a bunch of valuable looking things, and yeah, I'll be back with you once I'm done with this. And so an example of the shulkers that are filled up is this one. So this is the valuables shulker. I will be dyeing this probably light blue, or maybe just, you know, blue, or even cyan. Probably not cyan, probably light blue. And you can see there's something in every single slot. That's basically how this works, as well as almost every multi-item sorter. So yeah, now it's just my job to go through and create a whole bunch of these shulkers. It's gonna be a fun one, yeah. Alright, so it is the next day here, and I have made a bit of a start on these shulkers. We've got valuables, ores, redstone, wood, netherrack, coral, minecart rail stuff, magma and ice, organics, stones, dirt, grass, and mob drops. So that's quite a few. We've still got all these that we need to make slots for. Well, we don't need to, but you know, it would be preferable, right? So what I think I'm going to do, because I've made a bit of a start here, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm actually going to place these guys on here. So I believe it goes from top to bottom, left to right. Right? Yeah. So if we go ahead and just place a few of these on here. Right, there you go. As you can see, we're about halfway done. Now, what we should be able to do is if we come up here, we've got all these shulkers that are full of stuff. And then we can just dump that on there. Even though most of our items should end up in the miscellaneous storage, we can actually get a good idea of what we need to add more shulkers for and stuff, right? So let's unflick this and just place all of these on here. Should be fairly simple. We've got a lot of items in these things, so... And yeah, that's that filled up. But yeah, you can see it's going through now. Items should be making their way through into here. Okay, there we go. Yep, it's creating a bit of delay here. That's what we want. Now we should, yeah, so eventually the items should make their way in here. We can also make a slot in the valuables chest for beacons, wherever that is. We really need to color code these things. Okay, here it is. Oh, we have one for beacons. Okay, we got 2 spare beacons. Cool. And then we've got all this stuff, which we can, for most of these, place and destroy them again to, you know, reset their name. So we can actually go ahead and, yeah, place all these down, use our silk touch to pick all of them up, and chuck them back in here, just like so. They should make their way into these chests here. And eventually, once they have made their way all the way through, they'll end up in here. And we should see that relatively soon, I think. It probably takes quite a while to go through the whole system. Okay, so you can see the endstone bricks are there. Okay, so I think we might be able to fix this if we just make that other hopper go sideways. So if we just grab this hopper here, make it face that way, we should see items go into here, and go into here. Yep, they are making their way into there. Now if we just replace all of these blocks, we could do with an extra one there, but anyway, you should see they're coming up there, and they're making their way in here. Cool, perfect, alright. So yeah, this thing should be sorting out all of our items here. You can see already a decent amount of our items have been taken out of these things, and are backed up into these hoppers. So I'm going to leave this for a while, let it sift through all the items, and I'll be back with you once it has done that. Alright guys, so as you can see here, it's a few days later, and I have added a whole bunch more shulkers onto here, you know, one for this, one for... This is kind of a miscellaneous one, to be honest. You know, glass, we got mob heads, we got cobblestone and stone type stuff. We got a lot of new shulkers here. And if we look in here, a few items are getting through. We can see iron ingots. We actually don't have a chest for that. Okay, the valuables is here. We should probably make a chest for iron then, right? Yeah, let's make a space for iron. It's probably a good idea to have an iron shulker as well, because we do have a lot of iron. But, yeah, anyway. So this project was really difficult to actually build, to be fair. It was really difficult to record. A lot of it was kind of just monotonous things, and it was hard to keep some, you know, keep some motivation for you guys. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead end off the episode here. Thank you for watching to this point in the video. If you did, I was editing it and I nearly fell asleep, to be honest, so yeah. Anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, whatever. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.